Chelsea Nichelle Gray, born October 8, 1992, in Hayward, California, is one of the most accomplished point guards of her generation. Standing at 5 feet 11 inches, Gray has built a reputation for extraordinary court vision, composure, creativity, and an ability to make the right decision when the pressure is at its highest. Her nickname, Point God, reflects the respect she has earned for controlling games without always needing to dominate the scoring column. As of today, Gray is an 11-time WNBA veteran with the Las Vegas Aces, a 4-time WNBA champion, a former WNBA Finals MVP, a 6-time All-Star, and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. The Aces re-signed her in April 2026 on a 3-year deal reportedly worth $3.15 million, keeping one of the central figures in their championship dynasty in Las Vegas. Away from basketball, Gray has accumulated valuable personal assets through her long career, including a home she has shared with her family in the Dallas area community of Little Elm, Texas, and an impressive collection of basketball footwear. She has also had a long relationship with Adidas and has received player-exclusive footwear, including Point God editions. Her exact wealth is not publicly verified. Some celebrity wealth websites have estimated her net worth at around $5 million. But such figures should be treated as estimates rather than confirmed financial statements. The latest chapter. Gray is still making noise in 2026. Chelsea Gray entered 2026 with her reputation already secure, but she has continued to add new chapters to her basketball story. During the 2026 unrivaled season, Gray became the league's most valuable player after a spectacular campaign with Rose. She was particularly influential in high-pressure situations and also won the league's one-on-one tournament. Her performances demonstrated that, even after more than a decade of professional basketball, she remained capable of dominating a different format of the sport. In the WNBA, Gray remains an important piece of the Las Vegas Aces. Through 24 games in the 2026 regular season, she was averaging approximately 12.3 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game, while shooting 43.5% from the field and 39% from three-point range. The Aces defeated the Washington Mystics 86-76 on August 11, 2026, and entered August 13th with a 23-11 record. Gray and the Aces were scheduled to face Washington again on August 13th, making the late-season stretch increasingly important as Las Vegas pushes toward another postseason run. Gray also made headlines away from the court in June 2026 when she joined Amazon Prime Video's WNBA on Prime coverage as a player contributor. She has previously worked in basketball broadcasting, including appearances as a women's college basketball analyst and work with the Sacramento Kings. Another significant moment came in July 2026 when Gray publicly addressed receiving racist online abuse following a physical incident involving Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark. The incident sparked broader discussion about the harassment WNBA players face online. Northern California roots, where the competitive fire began. Gray was raised in Northern California, spending her formative years around Manteca and the Bay Area. Her family had roots in Louisiana, while her parents spent much of their lives in Oakland. Her parents, James and Vicky Gray, played a major role in nurturing her athletic ambitions. She has one brother, Javon, and has also spoken about older cousins who were like brothers to her. Sports were part of the family environment. Her mother was a volleyball player, while her father and brother were involved in baseball. Gray has recalled how her family allowed her to experiment with different sports before basketball eventually became her passion. Her parents regularly attended her games and practices, while family members helped her develop her skills from an early age. Her basketball family tree also includes her cousin Alexis Gray Lawson, who played college basketball at California and was selected in the 2010 WNBA draft by the Washington Mystics. That connection gave Chelsea another example of what was possible in elite women's basketball. From St. Mary's Star to Duke Blue Devil, Gray attended St. Mary's High School in Stockton, California, where she quickly developed into one of the country's top young players. She scored 2,164 career points, helped lead St. Mary's to a California state championship, and was named the tournament's MVP. In 2010, she was named California Miss Basketball and California Gatorade Player of the Year, and was also a finalist for the Naismith Player of the Year award. Her performances earned her a place at Duke University, where she played for legendary coach Joan P. McCauley. At Duke, Gray became a dynamic guard capable of scoring, rebounding, defending, and creating opportunities for teammates. Across 109 college games, she averaged 11.1 points, 4.4 rebounds, 5.0 assists, and 2.7 steals per game. However, her college career ended painfully. In February 2013, during her junior season, Gray suffered a serious knee injury that forced her to miss the remainder of the campaign. She returned for her senior year, but injured the same knee again in January 2014. The injury ended her college career prematurely and caused her to miss the remainder of her senior season. Despite the setback, her talent was still undeniable enough for a WNBA team to take a chance on her. A private family life with Typisa. Chelsea Gray married former Long Beach State and American Samoan basketball player Typisa Moorer, now Typisa Gray, in November 2019. The couple later welcomed their first child, Lennox Ali'i Gray, in February 2024 after announcing the pregnancy in 2023. Gray is openly lesbian and has become one of the prominent LGBTQ+ figures in women's professional basketball. Her visibility has made her an important representation figure for young athletes who may see themselves reflected in her journey. Gray has not publicly established a particular religious affiliation, so claims about her religion should be treated cautiously. Her life outside basketball increasingly includes media, business, and financial education interests. She has spoken publicly about learning to manage money, investing, and building generational wealth. She has also acknowledged that early in her professional career she made expensive purchases, including a designer bag, which later influenced her thinking about financial responsibility. Giving back, mentorship beyond the spotlight. Gray's impact is not limited to professional basketball. She has participated in Amateur Athletic Union, AAU, activities and has spent time working with younger players, helping them improve their athletic abilities and basketball skills. Her approach to philanthropy is strongly connected to mentorship and representation. Rather than simply donating money, Gray has used her experience and knowledge to encourage younger athletes and demonstrate what a long professional career can look like. She has also spoken about financial literacy and the importance of teaching athletes how to save, invest, and create long-term wealth. Her message is particularly relevant to young players suddenly entering professional sports and receiving income they may not have previously experienced. The WNBA journey, from injury setback to championship glory. Gray was selected 11th overall by the Connecticut Sun in the 2014 WNBA draft. However, because of the knee injury suffered during her final season at Duke, she missed the entire 2014 WNBA season. She finally made her professional debut in 2015 and averaged 6.9 points per game for Connecticut. Before the 2016 season, she was traded to the Los Angeles Sparks. Initially used as a reserve point guard, Gray became an important contributor to a championship team featuring stars such as Candace Parker, Nneka Ogwumike, and Kristi Tolliver. The defining moment came in the 2016 WNBA Finals. In Game 4 against the Minnesota Lynx, Gray scored 20 points off the bench. In the decisive Game 5, she scored 11 consecutive points during a crucial stretch as Los Angeles captured the championship. It was Gray's first WNBA title. When Tolliver departed, Gray became the Sparks' starting point guard. She blossomed into an all-star in 2017 and produced one of the most memorable shots of her career during Game 1 of the 2017 WNBA Finals, hitting a game-winning basket with 2 seconds remaining against Minnesota. She later recorded her first career triple-double in 2019, producing 13 points, 13 assists, and 10 rebounds against Washington. That season she also scored a career-high 30 points against Indiana. Las Vegas, the point god finds a dynasty. In 2021, Gray signed with the Las Vegas Aces, beginning the most decorated chapter of her professional career. The partnership transformed Gray into the veteran engine of an emerging powerhouse. With stars such as Aya Wilson and Jackie Young around her, Gray's leadership, passing, and late-game decision-making became central to the Aces' championship ambitions. In 2022, she helped Las Vegas win its first WNBA championship and was named WNBA Finals MVP. She followed that achievement with another championship in 2023 and a fourth career WNBA title in 2025. The WNBA identifies her as a champion in 2016, 2022, 2023, and 2025. By 2026, she had become the only active WNBA player with 4 championship rings, making her one of the defining veterans of the modern league. A champion on the world stage, Gray's international career is equally impressive. She was selected to the United States Women's Olympic team for the delayed Tokyo 2020 Olympics, held in 2021 because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Team USA defeated Japan 90-75 in the final, giving Gray her first Olympic gold medal. She returned for the Paris 2024 Olympics, where Team USA defeated France 67-66 in a thrilling final. Gray therefore became a 2-time Olympic champion, winning gold at both Tokyo and Paris. Rose, Unrivaled, and the next version of Chelsea Gray. Gray's influence expanded beyond traditional 5-on-5 basketball when she joined Unrivaled, the women's 3-on-3 league founded by Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart. She captained Rose BC, helping the club win the inaugural Unrivaled Championship while earning Finals MVP honors. In 2026, she went even further, winning the league's MVP award and its one-on-one tournament. That success illustrates why the point god nickname has endured. Gray's game is not built solely on athleticism. It is built on intelligence, timing, leadership, and the ability to understand what a team needs in the most important moment. Chelsea Gray's legacy. Chelsea Gray's career is ultimately a story of resilience. A player whose college career was interrupted by 2 devastating knee injuries went on to become a 4-time WNBA champion, Finals MVP, 6-time All-Star, 2-time Olympic champion, and unrivaled champion and MVP. Her legacy is also becoming larger than basketball. She is a wife, mother, mentor, broadcaster, and advocate for financial empowerment and LGBTQ+ visibility. At 33 years old in 2026, Gray is still competing at the highest level, still creating opportunities for teammates, and still adding chapters to a career that began with an injury setback at Duke. For a player who was once forced to watch the game from the sidelines, the journey to becoming the WNBA's celebrated point god is one of perseverance, intelligence, and championship-level leadership.